Alright guys, I am back with my review of this week's WWE Friday Night Smackdown for July 19th, 2013. And the show starts off with Teddy Long in the ring. He says Mr. McMahon is here and he will be giving him a job evaluation. So he asks the fans if they would like to see him become the permanent general manager of SmackDown, and Booker T comes out. And Booker says that he's ready to fulfill his general manager duties again, and then Vince comes down to the ring. He asks Teddy what match he would put in the main event, and Teddy says Curtis Axel versus Jericho for the Intercontinental title. Booker says Del Rio versus Orton, and then Brad Maddox runs down, and he asks Vince to make him the permanent general manager for SmackDown, and Vince goes with Vicky Guerrero. So Vicky comes out, says she's the new GM, there's nothing anyone can do about it, and that was pretty much the opening segment. So Vicky's the general manager of SmackDown again. They're going to do some comedy stuff with Teddy Long and Vicky. Brad Maddox is the general manager of Raw. So where does Booker T go from here? I personally would like to see Booker back on commentary. I thought he was great on commentary, and Booker, JBL, and Cole could be pretty entertaining. So I hope that's what they do. Swagger versus Dolph Ziggler. Cesaro pulls Dolph off the apron, hits him with the European uppercut. The referee sees Dolph laid out, so he kicks Zeb and Cesaro out. Swagger goes for the ankle lock, and it looked nasty as hell. I don't know what happened here, but it looked like he kind of fell on Dolph's leg and pushed it out. It just looked really painful, but Dolph seemed to be okay, hits the zigzag for the win. Afterwards, he says that he's sorry he didn't break up with AJ sooner. AJ freaks out backstage, and Big E kisses her forehead. It's very weird. Rollins and Reigns versus the Usos. Ambrose helps them beat down the Usos before the bell. Mark Henry runs down to help them, and they fight off the Shield. Daniel Bryan versus Wade Barrett. Barrett taps to the no-lock. Really short match here. But Daniel Bryan popped a SmackDown crowd, so that was impressive. Maddox tells Vicky that he's the general manager of Raw, she's the GM of SmackDown, so they're even now. And she slaps the shit out of Maddox. And it's really uncalled for, because besides that video he played at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Maddox really hasn't done anything to Vicky. I mean, none of this is his fault. Miz TV with Heyman. Miz says he has no questions since Heyman would just lie, so he's just going to let him talk. And Heyman says he still loves CM Punk, and because he loves him, he needs to tell him to stay down or he will be dealt with. Miz says he finds Heyman revolting, and he leaves, and then Curtis Axel comes down, walks past Miz. We get Axel versus Jericho for the Intercontinental title. Axel hits the neck breaker, but Jericho kicks out. Jericho gets Axel in the walls, but he gets the ropes. Heyman distracts Jericho, and Axel hits another weird neck breaker for the win. I don't know what's up with all these head snappy moves. It seems like everybody's doing them now. Like this move Curtis Axel hit, the move Bray Wyatt does. It's that grab their head and twist. It seems everybody's doing that crap, like Crossroads type moves. Ambrose has kind of a variation of that too, where he grabs the guy's head and just drives into the mat. I don't know, it just seems like everybody's got some weird twisting move. But anyways, Ryback comes out and he kicks Jericho around. Jericho tries to fight back, and Ryback kills him with a clothesline, shell shocks him. Damian Sandow comes out and he says that the ladder match was every man for themselves. So everyone knew that. So why did Cody attack him? And he wants Cody to come out and explain himself. So Cody comes out, and Sandow says he forgives him, and he tells Cody he could be the protector of the case. And as much crap as I talk about the WWE creative team and the writing and everything, and for good reason, but I have to say they write some great stuff for Damian Sandow. So Cody hits him with the case and beats him down, and Sandow escapes. RVD versus Darren Young. Not much to this. RVD wins with a frog splash. Vicky has security remove Teddy from the building, which was pretty funny. We get Orton versus Del Rio. Orton hits the RKO for the win. It was a good match, and that was SmackDown this week. So they tried to make the show feel special. They had Vince out there, they had RVD, but it still felt like none of this matters. So I have to say it was kind of an average show, and really none of the matches were that great. Orton Del Rio was good, but that was about it. So yeah, average show this week. So that's my review. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on SmackDown this week, and thanks for watching.